Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay.
Right, so obviously, as I do seem to have some sort of a, what would you call it, affinity to tabla, like the instrument tabla and the instrumentalization and percussion of the indie music industry. Something that got really requested was Zakir Hussain. And this is, I think it's in Berkeley College of Music,
Cool.
where he sort of did a demo or yeah, I don't know, a presentation. And a lot of you guys were like, oh, well, you know, if you drum and you know, because a lot of you guys know that I do Latin percussion. That's actually what I grew up doing. And then I guess the most likely evolution of that is drumming. And that's where most people end up being anyways. But my realm is minor percussion, and this seems to be in that world. So let's give it a watch. It's quite lengthy, but I think it's worth watching.
Oh, definitely. We also saw him perform with
Shreya, right?
Shreya Ghoshal in the latest video we checked out.
Even the frequency of that sound.
It's just so highly melodic to be a percussive instrument. That's actually mental to me. Have you noticed that?
Well, so it seems the, it doesn't matter. Just keep going. Come on. So it seems the dark bit of the drum.
Has that metallic-ish sound.
I wonder what it's made of. I think it's like
It is?
yeah, it's like I don't know what material that is.
Me neither. But it's creating melody as well as a rhythmical pattern, and is highly responsive to very low impact. That's mad.
It's got
Yeah, and it's the fingers that are creating all the extra dynamics.
He's got thick fingers, doesn't he?
And he's also able to change the frequency with the
Yeah, well, I
back
mean,
of the
that-
palm, right?
that's not so. I guess
The heel of the hand.
that's not so unique. I mean, like in
I
congas,
had
you
never
can
seen
do.
that.
Like in congas, you can do the same. It's a old trick of like I don't know what mine are. It's like even drummers sometimes figure this out. You know, it's the same as a string, right? So if you apply pressure through a string in different parts of the string, the closer at its point of contact, the higher the pitch.
Yeah.
The further away you are, the lower the pitch. So it's the same. If you hit here and then you drag, that increases that what would you call it? Has like
Heightens the
pitch. That's it. Heightens the pitch of the hit. If you dry it out even more, then it sounds obviously drier. But if you hit and let the frequency sort of just roam, it becomes darker and bigger. Kind of the same, you know. It's the same with that. I only have a cajon here, and I
Okay.
hope it doesn't bloody saturate. But like for example, if I let this go, sounds like that, right? But if I dry it out, right? But then what he's doing is because this doesn't have that same what the hell is the word cuero?
Skin.
Skin, right? I don't know what type of skin they would make that with. But if I was to bloody hell, I wish I had a congas here. If I was to do this and then drag, that
In
would
the
do
skin. Alright.
would go like that. You can do it the same with like probably the best example I've got is a timbal. Can do the same on a timbal really well. You can actually drag the stick. Wouldn't recommend it doing it often, no, because you could go through it. But you could do that, and that's what he's doing. The problem is I don't understand the three types of materials he's got on.
Yeah.
So one seems plasticky.
This center
The
area.
outer layer. The outer
Oh
layer.
yeah, the outer layer.
The one in the middle seems more like, I don't even know if it would be pigskin in Latin America. That's probably most likely what it would be.
This area here.
Yeah, and then the dark area seems to have like, it seems to be metallic type of thing, and that's why it's so pingy. The frequency is so pingy, because you know metal naturally is very pingy, you know. So Yeah, that's not so peculiar. What's peculiar, it's keep playing. What's peculiar is that he's got so many frequencies available to him.
Yeah.
So those two are readily available. His left hand kind of works like a bass.
And he's kind of picking the.
Yeah, he's highly familiarized with.
Yeah. See the outer on the edge of the tabla. The
Dryer.
The dryer is the sound.
They like.
Yeah. And actually, the body of the tabla is made out of metal.
I don't think that's metal.
Is it not?
No, it just looks shiny, doesn't it? I don't know. I bet this is so hilarious for other people being like, that know the answer.
Yeah, people must be like, haha, that's so funny, you guys. It's just mesmerizing to watch, to be completely fair.
That one's wood, the one on the left. The one on the right probably the same, it's just...
It's so cool.
So you gotta see like... Those type of arrangements would be popular in South America too. But not that. That's what's so peculiar. It's like as if it's his own language.
Yeah, and the time signature itself is completely... See, it's like caressing the skin itself. Man. It's truly captivating.
I think it's also very thin.
The skin. Hypnotizing to watch.
Yeah, so the left hand seems to be the bass drum, right? So that's why he always maintains his palm.
The heel of the hand.
The heel of the hand touching the end of it. Yeah, so just so he can control the dryness and the how big and round the sound is. And then the right hand would be more like
the soloist hand in the piano. Like your right hand.
Yeah. That's maybe not a bad way to do it. To explain it. That's why he always maintains that, and here he has a bit more liberty. But he also, I really like that sound. It sounds like a droplet of water.
Boom.
When it sounds, and then he drags his left, it sounds like a boing. Like that. That's really nice. Go on. I mean, the first time I've ever seen this.
Me too,
See that when he brings it forward, that one.
Yeah. That's so cool. It's fascinating how he can completely take out the melody part of it and make it completely percussive. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's very thin because
cool. How fun! Goodness. You see when I make it, he can take away the melody and make it highly percussive. It's a highly complicated instrument, though.
so he's being more respectful now of the time signature.
How fun!
seem to always operate like fairly fast too.
So much flair on the sir.
See that?
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah.
See how he drags?
The dragging of the palm.
Yeah.
Yeah. This makes my brain hurt, not gonna lie.
See, like, nice, very nice. This here, that's you know, kind of simple. So that my question is like, what came first? Like, where did Latin music kind of take it from this? Because so here you can, that's more like conga-like technique. Not there, that on his left hand.
The flat hand.
Yeah. And I guess if you, I mean, you wouldn't really use your fingers like that much, because I don't think this finger's strong enough for that size of the of a conga. Here, obviously, it's all relative because it's so small, so you wouldn't really find the strength, but you would though. You need a bit of a slap. But on his right hand, this what he's doing there, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Like, you would be able to translate that into congas. But the way he manipulates sound so delicately with all three, because it may sound like he's just hitting, right? But it's so meticulously calculated, each one. He's obviously very familiarized with the instrument, like he is an expert in this. So he does things that perhaps are even unintentional to him due to his familiarization of things. He seems very purposeful in everything he does. And I really like this ending here, because I'd imagine is where we're going to see the most rhythmical section of things in the terms of combination of cadence and melody. But I do wonder what sort of, which one came first. I wouldn't be surprised if, sort of, given the rich culture of Indian music and percussion, if that's where we took it from in South America. Because there's certainly similarities, even in the shape of the instrument. But there are incredible differences in the sound and also the execution and approach to tempo and signature. This isn't the best example of like time signatures and tempo management, because it is like seeing a drum solo, right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna see the most like
Congruent
melodious
and cohesive, yeah.
And yeah, exactly. You're not gonna see most cohesive. The reason why it does captivate me when I've seen tabla the tabla being played, is because of that. It's so highly melodic and highly percussively comprehensive and responsible.
Yeah, and it's very responsive as an instrument. Like, you can do a lot with very little movements in the hand. I think what is really striking a chord with me is how incredibly melodic a percussive instrument is and can be. I mean,
it says a lot about their singing as well, right?
It says a lot about the culture musically. Like, they're naturally inclined towards melody more than they're inclined to percussiveness as a sound itself. And I think it derivates a lot from, the sing-songy element of their language. So they're able to replicate that, translate that through music too, even in the most percussive of instruments, like tabla, for example, in this case. I think it's really interesting though, like the whole, even the usage of the tempo management and and
he's a bit more free here. He has no constraints.
No, definitely. But I find it interesting because there are certain patterns that are very clear throughout the performance, right? So there are sections, and you can really see each section being utilized and emphasized in different ways.
What I'm intrigued about, it's sorry to interrupt. What I'm intrigued about, it's what would be like the three most basic rhythms, rudimentals of for the tabla, yeah. And how would you teach it? Because I kind of remotely have an understanding, because I'm a minor percussionist. But I even think, and I think drummers would probably understand to a certain extent. You know, I can also see the fascination like of the Beatles when they went to India and to learn of new sounds, and I can see the fascination of minor percussion, because you can kind of get a slight understanding, but it feels like its own form of communication. The tabla, there is so many different taps and so many different hits constantly, that it feels as I was talking the same way. It's very odd. Go on.
Yeah, it's like its own language. You're correct. How cool. God.
That's fast.
The whole fun.
Oh, show me the hands. Show me the hands, for fuck's sake. See, he's his own bass line. Good mics as well, eh?
Yeah. How fun! That is freaking brilliant! How?
Show me his fucking hands. Yeah, so you did end on the black thing. That sounds more
God! He looks so humble as well, like... Sir, you deserve a crown in this world for understanding how to play that so beautifully. That
Zakir
is
Hussain.
crazy, man. That is real crazy. I don't know anything about percussion. What I know about percussion is what I have been exposed to in my whole life, which is most of it is Latin percussion, and I've never played it. So
Just seeing me play and seeing father play and seeing bands and stuff.
But I've never been exposed to anything like that, and I think that's what I've been finding so fascinating about the Indian music industry, that there is so much depth, that there is so much, there's rich knowledge and culture behind everything. Nothing is, nothing is fleeting. Everything has a really rooted, grounded feeling to it all. And this is just an example of that. Because how can a percussive instrument create such great melody and become its own accompaniment? He is playing the bass as well as the melody, as well as the percussive element of the song. So he's created this whole composition out of one instrument, and that to me is mad. It's like a one-man band.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I wonder how you teach this. But what do you use? Do you what would be the best approach? Like rudimentals, like paradiddle, like, because it kind of like you know, like, I don't know, you teach it in fingers? Like, do you?
The 3 2 2 2 1 2. I don't know.
Interesting. I'm very intrigued. I
This
like
was fascinating.
I like feeling like I know nothing, and I feel like
Yeah.
I know some, but at the same time, I feel my presumptions and my knowledge of minor percussion from different parts of the world perhaps may not be as applicable as I feel it may be. So
Yeah, it feels limited, doesn't it? And I love this.
certainly. I mean, that
Please give us
whole
some
world
more.
out there.
Yeah, so if you have more information and you know where to go, or you have any information that you'd like to share with us, leave it down in the comment section below.
I think I'm gonna buy one.
And we will check it out.
I think I'm gonna buy one, or maybe I have to buy both. I don't know, but they really seem loud as well, so maybe my neighbors will hate me. Anyways, let us know and goodbye.
All right.